Hi, I'm Jody Worrell, and in one of my more recent downloads, the G Blues Rhythm download, I go into a number of different chords, and a really great one that comes into play there is the diminished chord. And I want to talk about that just a little bit here today. The ways to make it and how it has this really cool quality of repeating every 3 frets. Let's take a look. Okay, we're here. The way it plays out in the lesson, what we have is a C7 chord right here at the 3rd fret, which is 3rd fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 2nd string, and then our bar takes care of a 3rd fret note on the 1st string. But I'm really thinking mostly about these 4 notes. Okay, in order to make that chord into a diminished, for one thing, usually when a diminished chord comes up in a song, especially in a blues, it's going to be the next chord after a 7th chord, and it's going to be the diminished chord that is a half step up from that 7th chord, and that gives us a really cool way to get to it. I'm playing this C7. All I have to do to get C sharp diminished is to raise that root note up a half step. C7, C sharp diminished. And then a really cool thing that happens is, since the diminished chord is built of notes that are a step and a half away from each other, it's just a series of notes that are all equidistant from each other, so it's completely a symmetrical chord. There are no intervals within it that are different from any other intervals. What that means to us is, since the interval it's built on is a step and a half or 3 frets, the chord itself will repeat every 3 frets. So we got a C sharp, a G, a B flat, and an E. Let's move up 3 frets. Now we've got our C sharp here, B flat here, E here, and G here. It just shuffles them up. Let's go up 3 more frets. Now we've got our C sharp right here, our B flat here, E here, and G here. We'll go up 3 more frets. We've got C sharp, B flat, E, G. 3 more frets, and we're where we started. And we've all heard that sound before, like the ladies tied to the railroad track. It's got a lot of tension in it, so just remember, just a general rule is a C7 chord with the root raised by a half a step becomes the diminished chord of that note that you raised a half step. In other words, a C becomes C sharp diminished, a D becomes D sharp diminished. And that's just a quick primer on your diminished chords. Hi, Jody Worrell. I hope you found the diminished chord lesson interesting. In my G blues rhythm lesson, you'll see that chord figures in the actual structure of the song, and the jazz guys have found ways to just use that as a substitute chord. You use it as a passing chord. There's just a lot you can do with diminished. So I'm Jody Worrell. See you next time.